AITA for telling my sister the real reason her destination wedding attendance was low after she blamed me. Okay, I, 28F, need a reality check because my family's completely divided. And my sister, 25F, Chloe, isn't speaking to me. Chloe got married last month. She's always dreamed of a beach wedding in Bali. It's gorgeous, I get the appeal, but it's also very expensive to get to and stay there, especially from where most of our family and friends live. From the start, when she announced the location, there were murmurs. People were excited for her, but you could see the mental calculations happening. Our parents helped her some, but the bulk of the cost fell on Chloe and her now husband, Mark, $27 million, and implicitly on anyone who wanted to attend. I have a pretty good job, better than most in our circle, so I could afford it. I booked my flights and hotel pretty early on. I was excited for her, even if I personally thought the destination choice was a bit demanding given many people's financial situations, including some of our closer relatives and her own bridesmaids. I never said this to her, though. I just smiled and said I couldn't wait. Leading up to the wedding, Chloe was getting increasingly stressed. The RSVP numbers were low, like really low. Out of 100 plus invites, maybe 30 people confirmed. This included immediate family, me, parents, Mark's parents, and maybe 3 to 4 friends each, plus a couple of aunts, uncles. A lot of her friends, cousins, and even 2 bridesmaids cited cost time off work as the reason they couldn't make it. Chloe was devastated. She kept calling me, crying about how people didn't care enough, how maybe she should have just eloped, how unfair it was. I tried to be supportive, saying the people who mattered most would be there, that it would still be beautiful and intimate. The wedding happened. It was beautiful, despite the small crowd, but Chloe was clearly bothered by the empty chairs. During the reception, after a few drinks, she pulled me aside. She was teary-eyed and started saying things like, "I bet if you had a destination wedding, everyone would have shown up." I asked her what she meant. She went on this rant about how I probably talked people out of coming or made comments about the expense that discouraged them. She said maybe my success makes other people feel bad, and they didn't want to stretch themselves thin for her wedding when they knew I'd be there easily affording everything. She basically implied I somehow, subtly or not so subtly, sabotaged her attendance numbers because I was jealous of what I have no idea, or just generally unsupportive. I snapped. After weeks of listening to her complain and now being directly blamed for something completely out of my control, I lost my filter. I told her, "Chloe, stop it. People didn't come because they genuinely couldn't afford a 2,000 plus trip for your wedding. It has nothing to do with me. It's an expensive destination, and you knew that when you chose it. It's not a reflection on you. It's a reflection on people's bank accounts and limited vacation days. Blaming me is ridiculous and unfair." She looked absolutely horrified, burst into tears, and ran off. Mark glared at me before following her. Later, my mom said I was unnecessarily harsh and cruel, that I ruined Chloe's night, and that I should have just let it go because she was emotional and needed support, not brutal honesty. My dad is kind of staying out of it, but thinks I could have handled it better. I feel bad that I upset her on her wedding night, but I was also hurt and angry she would accuse me of sabotaging her wedding after I spent thousands to be there and tried to be nothing but supportive. I thought I was just stating the obvious, uncomfortable truth she refused to accept. So, AITA for telling my sister the blunt, financial reason her destination wedding attendance was low when she tried to blame me.